Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video, we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad algebraic challenge. And here we have a to the power of 4 plus 64 equals to 0. And we solve this problem for the values of a. So here first we can just make the completing square of this equation, and after that we easily move towards the value of a. So now first we rewrite this equation as we have a to the power of 4 and we write it as a square and its whole square, plus we write the 64 as 8 square and this whole equation equals to 0. So in the next step, uh, in order to complete the square, here you remember this algebraic identity, and we know that if we have a plus b whole square, it is equals to a square plus b square plus 2 times of ab. So we use this algebraic identity or square identity, and you see here we can suppose that this a square becomes a and this 8 becomes b. So we have a square plus b square, but we need 2 times of ab. So now we add and subtract 2 times of ab in the left hand side of this equation. So here we write it as add and subtract 2 times of a. So according to this, our the value of a is a square and the value of this b is 8. So we add and subtract 2 times of a square into 8 in the left hand side of this equation, and the above equation will be written as a square and its whole square plus 8 square and plus 2 times of a square into 8 and minus 2 times of a square into 8, and this whole equation equals to 0. So here we add or subtract 2 times of a square into 8, and now we combine all these three terms and we get here a square plus 8 and its whole square, and this will be equals to minus 8 times of 2 is 16 times of a square equals to 0. So now we again rewrite this equation as a square plus 8 and its whole square minus we write the 16 times of a square as 4 times of a and its whole square, and this whole equals to 0. So now this will becomes the famous algebraic identity, and we write or we use here a square minus b square. This is the famous square identity, and it is equals to a minus b times of a plus b. So we use this nice formula in the above equation, and here we suppose that this complete be the value of a and 4a be the value of b. So we put this value of a and b in this formula and we get its output in this form: a square plus 8 minus 4 times of a into a square plus 8 plus 4 times of a, and this whole equation equals to 0. So now in the next step we convert this equation into the two cases. So our first case is we write this equation, it is a square minus 4a plus 8 equal to 0, and in the second case we write a square plus 4a plus 8 equals to 0. So we have these two equations, and now we can solve these two equations and we find the values of a. So here first we write the coefficients of this equation, and the coefficients of this equation are capital A equals to 1, capital B equals to minus 4, and capital C equals to 8. So here we use the quadratic formula in order to solve this equation. So our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: a equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. And similarly we can write the coefficients of this equation are capital A equals to 1, capital B equals to 4, and capital C equals to 8. So we put the values of A, B and C in this quadratic formula, and now we can find the values in this form. A equals to, first we put these values here and you get minus times of minus 4 plus minus square root of b square. So our b is minus 4 square minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 8 divided by 2 times of a, and our a is equals to 1. So that now first we simplify the first case and after that we move toward the second case. And now here we get this minus times of minus is 4 plus minus 4 square is 16, and 4 times of 8 becomes minus 32 square root and divided by 2. So here first we simplify this equation, and in this equation we have 4 plus minus 16 minus 32 equals to minus 16 square root divided by 2. So we get the value of a equals to 4 plus minus here you have the square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of minus 1 becomes iota, and this whole divided by 2. And now we can separate these two values and you get here 2 plus minus 2 into iota. So this is the first root of the first complex root of the given equation, which we get from the case number 1. And now we move towards the second case, and in second case we substitute the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula, and we get the values of a from this case in this form. So here we have our a equals to minus b and the value of b is 4. So we put this value here and it will becomes minus 4 plus minus square root of b square, and our b is 4 square and 4 square is 16 minus 4 times of ac. Our a is 1 and c is 8. So it will becomes 32 and this whole divided by 2. So here we again get minus 4 plus minus square root of minus 16 divided by 2, and we know that the square root of 16 equals to 4, and the square root of minus 1 is iota divided by 2. And now we can again separate these equations or these terms. So you get here minus 2 plus minus 2 iota. So these are the other two uh, complex values of the given equation, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.